What's happening, beautiful people, and welcome back here. Week 2, day 5. We got an awesome session here for you to wrap up the week. All we're gonna need for today is a couple of different TheraBands. I'm working with 2 different levels of resistance. I'll be working with them at a high and a middle anchor today, a mini band at the appropriate tension for you, and then a kettlebell at the appropriate weight for you. I'm working with a 12-kilogram bell, but please use the one that's right for you. We can put this stuff off to the side for now, and we'll go ahead and get working here with some dynamic mobility. So let's set this up here in a quadruped position, but we'll bring the feet together and we're gonna settle the hips back toward the heels, get really long in the arms and the spine. Take your breath. And then big step up with your exhale. Nice and long and extended in this back leg. So don't just let this back leg hang out. Lift it, engage it, lock it out, and then we'll shift back into that starting position. Nice and smooth here. We'll go for 5 on each side. 2. Good. Really driving those palms into the ground. Staying rooted through the balls of the feet here and getting long in the spine, so pushing the hips toward the heels. Big step, hold it, and come back. Nice, not too shabby there. We can work our way up, roll the shoulders a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and work with the kettlebell here. So let's grab this guy by the horns with the belly facing up. We're gonna work out of a sound rooted stance, pack the shoulders, and we're just gonna work a simple halo around the head. 8 reps on each side for a total of 16. If you got a bun, just work around it. Keeping the kettlebell tight to the body. I got 6, 7, 8, smooth breath. 9, 6 more. 6, 5, trying to get that elbow pointed up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice and smooth. Put the kettlebell off to the side here. And then let's work into our first series of band exercises. We're gonna go into a band walk, so we'll grab the mini bands here. And we can line these up right around the ankles, and you want them to sit as flat as possible, as neatly as possible. Let's get a lot of space in between the feet here. Toes forward, engage your thighs, and without bending the knees, let's take those baby steps going forward. And you want to work for about, I'd say 10 feet at least. Driving the arms, working with really nice upright posture here. Smooth. And then from there, we'll work laterally. So go into the right here, a lot of space, really fire up those thighs. And again, the feet always have a lot of space in between them, so don't let the bands bring the feet together. Really nice posture. Really nice arm drive here, and then we'll work it back going in the other direction. Just engaging everything from the ground up. Smooth. Not too shabby there. And then we can put the mini bands off to the side for now. And we'll work here with one of the lighter TheraBands attached to the middle anchor. So we're actually going to progress here, add to a pattern from earlier this week. So set the stance up here, soft bend of the hips and knees, toes pointing forward. We're gonna grab by the very end of the TheraBand, palms are facing down. We'll go ahead and pull till the elbows are 90 degrees, and we'll rotate and come home. So staying in this fixed position, this fixed pull position, the movement now is rotating till the wrists are in line with the elbows, and then we'll come back home with it. 2, using the forced exhale on that rotation, tucking the pelvis and really engaging your core. Let's get another 12 from here. So 12, 11, little pause at the end. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Smooth. Good, good, good. We can roll the shoulders there a little bit, and we'll put that band off to the side. And then we'll go ahead and set up here on your butts. Long legs out in front of you. You want to flex the toes back towards your face. The hands are going to be here by the side. Drive your hands into the ground, and we're going to get the hips way off the ground as high as we can. We're going to hold for 1 second and come home with it. Let's get 10 more quality reps like that with a big forced exhale as you drive the hips up. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your thighs, and come home with it. 2. Pushing through the palms. 3. Flexing those toes back towards your face. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And on this last one, we're gonna hold for 10, 9, push, 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 8, 7, keep the hips in line, 6, push, 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 5, 4, really nice alignment and posture, 3, 2, and time. Beautiful, good, good, good. We can gently bring your butt back down to the floor. And then from there, we'll grab your medium tension, I would say, or heavier tension bands. And we're gonna set this up around the back. So set this up right around the lower back, and then the grip is right here to the side. We're gonna work from a quadruped position. And you wanna hold the band down on the floor with the hands. Knees are gonna be hip width apart here. And all we're gonna do is tilt the pelvis and tuck the tail and push into the band, and then return to that neutral position. So force the air out, contract your belly, squeeze your butt, and then come back to neutral. So we're avoiding that anterior pelvic tilt. So we're avoiding this arch position. We're just gonna come to a neutral. So let's work 15 from here. 1, 2, 3, squeezing your midsection and your glutes. 4, 5, beautiful. Tucking the toes. 6, rooting yourself through the knuckles or through the hands and the balls of the feet. 2 reps. 5 more here, stay with me. 5. 4, if you need to adjust the tension on the band, do so. But you really want some good tension at the end of this tilt here. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, good, good, good. We can roll the shoulders a little bit, and we can put the band off to the side for now. Actually, we'll go ahead and hook it up to the high anchor, because we'll work a couple of different patterns from the high anchor position. So grab onto the very end of the band. Again, if you want more tension, you can either step further away from the anchor or you can grab higher up on the band. But I'm gonna start with the hands on the very end of the band from a neutral position here. So toes facing forward, a little bit of a hinge in my hips, a little bit of a bend in the knees and hips, long arms overhead. I'm simply going to sweep the arms down and bring the hands by the pockets. Take a breath in here, hold it, reach big overhead, and then sweep on the way down. Now, a couple of errors that you want to avoid with this pattern is number 1, rounding the shoulders, and number 2, getting too much elbow involvement. That's for the next one. For now, keep the elbows in this fixed position and sweep with those shoulders packed. Nice and smooth here. You're gonna feel a nice contraction in the lower lat. Let's get 15 quality reps here. Forced exhale, 1, 2, and again, you can adjust that tension by just stepping further or closer to the anchor. 4, gripping the floor with your feet, keeping the alignment in the head and spine neutral. Little pause here at the end of every rep. 5 more. Smooth, good, good, good. We can roll the shoulders a bit. We'll step up just a tad, but you want to keep the hands in relatively the same place until you get a gauge of the pattern. Now we're going to go into a tricep press down. So pinch the shoulder blades back, retract the shoulder blades, tight elbows here to the side of the body. And now we are just going to bend the elbows, extend, go all the way down, and bend to halfway. 15 quality reps here with the head and spine in neutral. Elbows tight to the body, and shoulder blades down and back. Let's get 11 more. 11, big squeeze at the end of this pattern. Don't half-ass yourself. 9 more, 9, big pause. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Solid, solid, solid. All right, guys, let's wrap it up here with a core and lower body pattern, our chair pose, everybody's favorite. We're gonna hold this bad boy for a full minute today. So feet are gonna be in neutral, toes forward here, hip width apart. We're gonna work into the chair position, big reach overhead. We got the timer set up here, bear with me, and let's get 1 minute. Reaching for the sky, squeezing the floor with those toes, opening big here, not letting any rounding take place, and engaging through the fingertips. Let's regulate the breath in and out here for maximum core engagement, maximum lower body engagement. The spinal erectors are fired up here. And let's work. Let's make this the best effort of the session. Really reaching and engaging through those fingertips. You can continue to get lower and lower. Looking for 90 degrees in the knees. And then 90 degrees in the hips here. Big reach overhead like you really mean it. Regulating the breath. Oh, easy peasy. Let's go for another 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, sink a little lower, and 1. Woo! Excellent, excellent work today, beautiful people. Thank you, as always, for playing along and showing up here for yourself 2 weeks in a row. That's huge. Eat well, get some sunlight, and I cannot wait to get right back after it with you guys next week for week 3.